We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Fucking thing sucks.
Sucks.
Hello. How's everybody doing out there on a YDBT Daily? Coming at you Thursday, the 2nd of March, 2023. Today we're going to talk about a reaction to the Escalade. Today we're going to talk about Hush Money almost getting towed. That was interesting. And we're going to talk about tons of recalls. Not too long ago, I received an email from a source that basically outlined the amount of recalls that are happening out there. And it was actually jarring. I was actually blown away at the amount of recalls. I'm trying to look for it right now, recalls in my email, because it was ridiculous how many recalls are out there. So we'll go over those, get your reaction to the Escalade. By the way, a lot of you are watching that video. It's up to like 2,300 views already, which is phenomenal because Thursday, 5 o'clock seems to be the magic hour to release stuff. But before we get into the weeds on all that we got to talk about today, as always, you want to thank the people that make everything possible and keep the disco ball turning. I'm going to keep DNA High Performance open all the time now. They have ponied up. They've been great people, and they are now going to be featured all the time. DNA High Performance. DNAHighPerformance.com, the go-to place for this channel members and fans and sponsors and everyone to go get your car parts. DNAHighPerformance.com. Ultimate Header, UltimateHeader.com. Ultimate Headers on Instagram. Make S191, H197 headers. I wish they made Corvette headers. I would put them on ASAP. Caliber transmission down in Orlando already ran 10 to his 19 GT with a Whipple. Same shit. So I'm going to see him tomorrow and Saturday and get my T56. 2 Auto Solutions, they're working on Celine's, Shelby 1000, Super Snakes, Z28s, everything. PMAS, Nick James PMAS, we're going to be giving away a couple of cold air intakes in a couple of weeks. We're working on that. Parts Farm, partsfarm.com. I'm waiting for a GT350 that's salvageable so I can go pick it up. We'll see if that ever happens. And Don't My God Cookies, Don'tMyGodCookies.com, Don'tMyGodCookies_LLC. They're probably making cookies right now, getting everything in, because I think there's like a cutoff for you to, meet your order for it to actually get shipped on time. So they might start making cookies this weekend sometime. So we'll say hi to the people here and we'll get after it. We'll talk some shit for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Andy Ali, D-Rock Fox, Deuce did it. Fresh Pasteles, my voice. I just figured out why my head hurts after the show. I'm straining my voice. Relax, Alex, relax. D&G Brandon, Fresh Pastelazo, Miguel Salazar, Jason Madick Long, SK Productions, Chef Boyer D's Nuts. Good shit. Clean Caddy, Tony sitting like a king in that. Agent Orange, Melissa the pretty lady. Buy the cookies, smell the lotion. Clean 93 GT. EPA, Harley Taquache Mode, Denzel, Clipbop the Horse, Ignacio, Clipbop again, Mofler, Gregory Uffich, Abel, Live Strip, Pito Chiquito, Dame El Chiquito is in the house. Cal Guildhouse, by the way, did you hear Murdaugh is guilty on all charges? Murdaugh is gone. TRD Ricky, 1 Slow 50, Anthony Will Follow, that guy, Tito Rasso, Agent Orange, that guy Walker, South Detroit Entertainment, Tristan Hunt, Jacob DeLeon, Bryson Witt. Hey, Bryson, hopefully the headers got to you, not super bent up. I'm hoping you're happy with the purchase. If there's any issue, let me know. Large Macchiato, YouTube Corrupt, I haven't seen you here in forever, son. Jason, 6Speed, 64 Falcon, Alfredo, James, Jeff, putting Cam in his Corvette. Bring your wood screws, Gregory Upvich, Mr. Bondo Bird. I could hear the mischief from here. Homer Garcia, James Williams, the resident LS tuner, Low and Slow. Nick Rogers gave me money, channel support. I have to finish my workout before I watch the stream. Congratulations on the truck, aka the whatchamacallit. Hey, Rami Hussain, what's up? The whatchamacallit. The Escalade. I'm so fucking lost on the whole situation here. It's not even funny. So, first order of business. I like to do like shout outs and stuff just to make sure that we get everything out of the way. And right away, we're going to talk about Dakota. Dakota Deck is selling his Boss 302. Right here on the 25 to 14 Mustang GT500 Boss 302 parts for sale. 2012 Mustang Coupe, basically a Boss 302. Anyone in the market for a stick shift blower? Car ready to go. 12 Boss 302 engine, Roadrunner, Comp Cam Stage 3, locked at 113 degree centerline, pack 1, 2, 3, 4 springs, 12mm head studs, 3-angle valve job by the best, Slocco Racing. Power Adder, VMP Gen 2R, 85, 82, 75, and a 72mm grip tech with a PMAS 120. VMP Ice Tank, Twin 69 throttle body, ID 1300s, Calimer Stage 3, Junk Drag Springs, Viking Crusader rear shocks, Strange adjustable front struts, a Junk K member, TIG Vision ARB. Look, you can change those parts out. Tuned by himself at Lund Racing with an LR N-Gauge with a ZT2 advanced logging system for boost. An FRP displayed on the N-Gauge, tuned for E85 and 9193. Also has long tubes and N2MB watt box. This bitch chops, son. $38,000 in Spring Hill. This car has had turbos. This car has had fingers up its ass. This car has had it all, but it only has 16,000 miles. It's been low 10s. Guys, this thing is legit. I work with him. I'm going to see him tomorrow. I might take some pictures tomorrow in case that helps anybody. But if you were looking for a Boss 302, go ahead and hit him up, and he should be able to, give you a test drive in that thing. And the last thing I want to do that I promised Rami Zaidan, Rami would like for you guys to at least go to Two Auto Solutions on their YouTube page. Now, Rami Zaidan has a lot of builds happening over there, and he usually takes the cars to the track, and he shows you the end result. They're nice, quick, quarter-mile videos of cars running half-mile, cars on the dyno, little customer bio. Hola, me llamo Héctor Labaré, tengo un GT500, corre cabrón. So, guys, go over there. He has a nice little channel going. This is his ZR. Well, this is Rami's ZR1. So Rami's got one of the nicest ZR1s. I think it's a 1,000 horsepower deal. Badass. Yeah, let's get to the pull, Poppy. Oh yeah, buddy. I'll be there. I'll be there soon. Don't you worry. So I think it made high 900s or something like that. But if you guys can do me a big solid, go over there, subscribe to. I'm subscribed. See, I'm not a bullshit motherfucker. He's got 287 subscribers. Let's bump that up to at least 500 by the end of the show. If we can get that up to 500 by the end of the show, that would be super sweet. Okay, let's talk about the Escalade. So a lot of you that watched the show saw that I finally got a tow rig, and I've gotten a lot of people, a lot of feedback, a lot of people saying positive things, some negative, but as always, you're going to find some negative things. People talking about, why are you dogging on Chevys? Why are you dogging on Ford's 10-speed? I'm like, I'm sorry. Am I the only one that has noticed that Ford's quality has been absolute muff cabbage? It's got cabbage in its muff. And you're asking why I'm dogging on Ford. So basically, most of it was overwhelmingly positive. From what I can tell. Go through the comments real quick here. Test ceramic coatings on this rig. Yeah, look, I am not gonna do a ceramic coating channel on this Cadillac. What I'm definitely going to do is get it ceramic coated, but I'm not going to be one of those weirdos that just goes washing his truck and foam cannoning the shit. This is going to be my daily. It's going to have bugs. It's going to have shit on it. Then I'm going to clean it. I got to definitely factor in budget a lot of detailing and a lot of cleaning because it's going to get fucking dirty. Congrats. The Sound of Enthusiasm with just the seats. Very nice caddy. Hope it treats you well. You were made for each other. You're going to hate those buttons that control the climate. Have you found the secret compartment in the dash? Yes. Supposedly, there is a secret compartment in the dash that you swipe and you hit the silver piece under the climate control and the whole display opens up. I'll do that on another video because tomorrow morning I am driving to Lund Racing and I can do any dumb little video then and I can show you, how the thing drives, my impressions driving up there. I'll try to get you as much content as possible. But it's been a really, really good truck. I've already towed with it. I've towed 50 miles with it down and back. I've towed the trailer from Power by the Hour to my house, loaded the car, took it to Thunder, then brought the trailer back to PBH. So it's been towing great. I haven't felt any shuddering. I mostly drive it in regular mode. I finally tried sport mode the other day, and it's just shifting and a little throttle mapping as far as I can tell. I don't know if there's any timing differences, but I think it's just throttle mapping and shifting differences and lockup schedule. And I'm not looking to play with the tune on this thing at all. It would be crazy to me to try to mess with the tune on this thing at all. It has a warranty. I bought an extended warranty so that I don't have to worry about any issues for at least, I think, 40,000 miles. And it wasn't cheap. But I factored that in, put a big chunk of change down to say, here you go. And I ended up with, in my opinion, a nice truck. Now, I do find myself being really careful because of the tan interior. Okay, that can get stained up real fast. And I'm one of these guys that cars just have fucking fingerprints and stains all over them. And I'm going to try to be good about this truck because I want it to last me at least another 40,000 miles would be pretty awesome. If I can get another 40,000 miles, and I know a lot of you will say, yeah, of course you're going to get 40 more thousand miles out of it. But you got to understand that at the time that it hits about 120 or 110,000 miles, it's probably going to be 3 years or 4 years. And by then, I'll probably want to move on to something else because I don't want to have it completely lose value. But if it's paid off and been a great SUV and been towing great for me, I'm going to keep it going forward. And then real quick, let's go over the list of, dang it, I can't believe I got rid of that email. I literally got rid of that email that talks about the recalls. This is in the last, like, I don't know, 2 weeks. There have been these many recalls. Check this out. So Chrysler, I can't click it because it gives away the email, and I don't want to give away the email. Actually, it does not give away the email. It looks like, yeah, no, I'm still not going to post it up. Automotive and Transportation. Chrysler recalls 68,000 vehicles for defective rear image. What does that mean? A defective rear view image. Mercedes-Benz recalls for defective anti-lock brakes. Hyundai recalls 65,000 vehicles for exploding seatbelt tensioners. Exploding seatbelt tensioners. How does that work? Audi recalls vehicles for improperly folded airbags. Jayco recalls motorhomes for risk of rollaway, so maybe they have 10 speeds because the parking paw little fastener probably wasn't installed. BMW recalls vehicles for defective airbags. And then you have Home and Guard and all this other crap. So it is interesting that recalls are pretty common, but Ford has had the most by far in the last, I want to say, year or so. And the hits just keep on coming. Not only are they burning up Lightning batteries, they stop making Lightnings. They now allow the Ford Lightning to charge at a Tesla supercharger station. That's right. Gone are the days where you have to worry about an Electrify America station. There's a special adapter, special Tesla adapters that now allow cross-pollination with vehicles that are not Teslas. And I think that's very smart because Tesla can now make money on all those other vehicles that don't have the capability to use it, that didn't have the capability to use the Tesla supercharger stations. Now it is way more viable to, I would say, buy an electric vehicle based on the Tesla supercharger network and have it be better in overall. Because if you were going to go by the Electrify America stations or chargers, they're terrible. They're just absolute muff cabbage of shit. And with the Tesla stuff, they said, look, we're not just going to leave it up to the Tesla guys. But now the Tesla snobs are going to be mad when there's a Ford Lightning with a camper taking up 3 spots just to charge his shit. So that'll be an interesting thing going forward if you start seeing cross-pollination hate. If you start seeing Tesla owners disconnect the Ford Lightning's charger just because homeboy said some of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Where is it? Where's Take That Elon Musk? Where did I put Take That Elon? That's like my favorite.
Take that, Elon Musk.
So you started seeing that stuff, happen. Hush Money almost gets towed today. So Hush Money, if you guys watch the videos, it's been outside, sitting outside, chilling. So they tagged it the other day. The complex tagged the motherfucker and said, this is inoperable, so you got to get this thing out of here. I didn't fight it, but I thought I had some time. So I go take Tony out, and we're at the park. And what do I see? I see one of those beady little-eyed repo guys. He's got this F550, just not a rollback, just like a regular tow truck with the little hooks. And he is zipping in and out of the parking lot, and he takes this Ford Taurus, grabs it, screeches tire across the parking lot, and I'm like, oh, fuck that. Fuck that shit. So I ran real quick, got the Corvette out of there, and put the Hush Money in the garage. Corvette is under a cover now, so I got to find a permanent home for Hush Money. But my problem with that is this. My problem, yeah, absolutely. Of course it's time to buy a house, guys, but I can't just buy a house. I can't just pick up and just buy a house. It's going to have to be towards the end of the year because I want to save up a good chunk of change down to make my buying power more feasible for the bank. I want to come in there with, heavy on down payment. So because the interest rate is super high. Yeah, Lot Lizard Towing literally rolled up and was about to take not Hush Money, but he's got 5 or 6 trailers. There's fishing boats. There's guys that have trailers for electricians and electrical contractor trucks, and they're about to take them all because they just don't move. So I was like, well, fuck that. So I shoved hush money in there. And to be honest, I like having hush money in the garage because it makes me want to work on it. Out of sight, out of mind is a thing. I'm going to have to actually start doing something to hush money to make myself go, okay, at least I'm working on it. Whether it be latch down the hood and make it permanent, whether it be decide on which K-member I'm actually going to go with, whether it be get rid of the wheels, because right now this thing has these Bogart D10s that are too small for it, and I want to get rid of them. And I want to see what I can do to get the project going. In my opinion, what's going to happen is the tires and wheels that are on the white notch are going to go on hush money because that fits that car nicely. If I get a mini tub, I can drop it and do some stuff with it. But I have to reach out to chassis shops because chassis shops are slammed right now. And you got to understand, I want to do work to that car, but I also want to save money for a house. So I'm kind of like conflicted, to be honest with you, because I still have to, I still got to pay Ben for the T56 and I still got to pay the remaining balance, which is only like $2,000 on the motor that Keith Ray is building. And I haven't got an ETA on that because pistons still haven't showed up. So there you go. Very well caught up. Gave you 60 minutes of an opening, everything that's happening. If you guys want to talk any shit in particular, the line's open. It's a YDBT daily. So we kind of talk a little bit about everything going forward. Have you taken the girlfriend out for a ride in it? Of course. Come on, stop that. 16-second caddy. Bro, if that thing runs 16s, I would be blown away. It's probably a 17-second caddy. Are you turning off DOD? I am not doing shit to that truck. You understand? If I can buy one of those USB things that you put in the USB port and it turns off DOD, great. But I'm not going to go in there, grab a tune from HP and start tuning it because I don't want my warranty fucked with, plain and simple. You should have a lot of mobile detail options in the area. Yes, I got a guy, two guys. I got a guy, Joey, that works at Power by the Hour. And I got a guy in Port St. Lucie that is wonderful. If you see him, if you see my stories on Instagram, this guy did a phenomenal job on my white car. Nothing against Joey. I just wanted, like, you know, a different, just try someone else. And this guy just impressed the shit out of me with the interior, the quality of the interior work. Because when the buyer came to buy the white car, he went, oh my God. I go, yeah, this thing it smells fresh. It doesn't smell like somebody sprayed cologne on it. It smelled fresh like a new car. And I was so happy that I gave him a shot. Reasonable with price too. How's the power and size of the truck feel? So if you guys saw the video, the rear view mirror doubles as a camera and a rear view mirror. You hit the flip switch and it turns on the camera. So you see like a 30% augmented or zoomed in view of everything behind you. And I absolutely love that. Power, awesome. Not phenomenal, awesome. It feels very zippy, very quick. It gets out of its own way. The brakes are really good on it. It handles like an SUV. Okay, it's got that ride leveling shit. It's not going to slam turns. The 22-inch wheels are actually kind of narrow. Now, everyone or some people are saying, oh, now you got to get some black wheels for it. I don't want this thing looking like it's going to slide on ops. What's that song that you see on Instagram all the time where they play it and it sounds like it's rattling the trunk and everyone is playing on Instagram as if like, hey, when my dad comes pick me up from school, but we're going to the gym instead. And it just sounds like a trunk rattling nasty. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to put 4 Giottos on this thing. I don't want to put anything like that. I just want to drive it. It's a great truck, a great SUV. It massages you going down the road. I really don't need to modify it in any way, shape, or form. And that's the reason I bought something like that, so I don't modify it. Get in it, put 93 octane, change the oil, rotate the tires, just have a normal freaking truck. I got the Corvette, I got the Fairmont GT500 and Notch if I want to get stupid and start modifying things. By the way, I did buy the Blaupunkt pullout. That's right. The one you saw on eBay, I did a buy it now and it's coming. And I'm going to install some 6x9s in the back, some tweeters in the front, and I'm going to play Motley Crue nonstop in that car. I think it's called Outside. That video mirror is like $1,200. It's super nice. Outside by Mo. Let's go. Outside by Mo. MO3. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. He looks like he got the racks. Let me see how many views he's got. Oh, yeah. 143 million views. So this is obviously a Nah, I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna show it because that'll probably cause the algorithm to go, "Oh, you're playing. You're playing the song, bitch." Let me see. Wow, it takes way too long to start.
Tell them boys
Yeah, bro.
I told God he gotta forgive me, I'm insane. Get down on my knees when I'm
Yeah, that. Like, you guys want me to play this in the Cadillac with 26-inch 4G autos sliding on my ops. No, I'm good. I'm good because I don't want to get copyrighted and I don't want anyone sliding on Pookie. We know you bought the caddy just to slide on the puro pinche 956 a la verga. Cuz
956 a la verga.
my truck had aftermarket black wheels on it when I got it, but it's just a daily tow pig. I sold them and bought the same wheels you have for my truck. Very happy with them. I love the wheels. It looks classy. It looks like it's a Uber XL, like super nice. Isn't it like an Uber Plus? Isn't it like a badass? This is basically an Uber, the high-end Uber. So because it looks like there is no dirt anywhere. I'm like, how can you have no stains, no scratches, no nothing on like a peanut butter interior? That blows my mind. He dead now though. He dead now? Shit. God, he deceased? They scared to come outside. Damn. Yes, Motley Crue, says Harley Taquache Mode. Mo was murdered. Shit. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to the homie. I can't believe they slid him.
Jesus, please, can you feel my knees?
Damn. I didn't know. I just heard the song on Instagram and I was like, that sounds pretty good. Don't you hate that when you listen to a song on a reel, you're like, where the fuck is that song from? Like the one I was looking for forever was the Nelly Furtado song that you see on all these stupid cars. And I was at the gym and I heard it playing. And I was like, oh shit, that's that stupid song. Well, I was listening to it on a station. And I was like, oh, okay. And the song is, where is it? Give It To Me by Timberland. Timberland. So Timberland and Nelly Furtado, Give It To Me. That's the one that I was looking for forever. Dropping a like and we'll watch in the morning. Enjoy being king of the hood in the Escalade. Oh, you know what's funny? So, black people react to me completely different now. So when I roll up in the ZR1, they go, damn. I go, thank you. Appreciate that. He goes, right? When I roll up in the GT500, they're like, what the fuck is this? Right? Damn, this thing's bad. Look at its color. The Escalade, though, they all do this. They all go, is that you? What does that mean? Like, is that you? Like, do you own that? Is that... Because they always go like this. When I put the window down, they go, is that you? I'm like, yeah. They're like, woo. They don't even ask for the ID no more. They just let me in. It's like the velvet rope. It's just like, oh, shit, son. Come on in. I'm like, it's a 17 Cadillac. It's not a V. It's not a 23 V. But, you know, what are you going to do? Like, what? Is this the universal sign? Like, oh, shit, son. Like, I don't know. They going to jack it. They can jack it. Look, nothing would make me happier if someone jacked that shit. Get it out of my life. It's just covered, son. Alex, pull up bumping that Indian song. Yes. You know what I do? I usually pull up listening to some 80s rap shit. Like, I was listening to Run DMC. Which one is not King of Rock? There's a song that just hits right. Not Down with the Kings. Run DMC Down with the King is like one of those. See, the problem with Down with the King is there was a gang in Holyoke that played that song as their anthem. So if you like this song, you got to be careful where you're seen playing it. Like if you you can't be playing the Ops' anthem in a rival neighborhood. So you have to be careful where you played certain music. Do you know what I'm saying? Does it go 180 on the dash? Not the gold grill. Alex needs a gold grill for his teeth. Oh, we love them motherfuckers. Lunatic Beezy says, shit, we love them motherfuckers. Oh, that's you? Come on in. Okay, so Back to the racial undertones of this channel. Why do y'all like Sprite so much? Why do y'all like Sprite so much? Explain to me. I got brothers in the chat. We good. We good, right? We good. I got an Escalade. We're good. I'm part. I can come to the cookout. So, why do black people like Sprite so much? Yeah, exactly, Zimbabwe champion. I can go to the cookout. Yes, Shook Ones is badass shit. Down with the King is a top 50 song, hip hop song of all time. Hi, Alex. Again, why y'all like fucking Sprite? Listen, I hate Sprite, says Agent. Oh, shit. Congrats on the Escalade. Wanted to thank you for fixing my idle issue on the Whipple. Oh, that was you? Dude, I didn't even know it was you. Holy shit, dude. I totally didn't even know it was you, Evil Twin. You should have told me. I know it probably said it in the chat, but like, tell me who you are. If you're a member or a subscriber, you're a member here, dude. Fuck yeah. Like, let me know. If guys, if you're getting tuned by me in the chat, in the ticket system, and you're a member, guys, let me know. You're not bothering me. I would actually probably give you the sauce. You know, actually, guys, we're 100% fucking lying. There are actual tunes that are a completely different separate folder that are for saucy motherfuckers that have a big social media following. Junior, oh, shut up, Alex. Alex just got invited to the cookout. Hey, man, Sprite hits different. So check this out. One of the guys, see, I'm really good at sales. I'm good at paying attention. So there's a guy in the front. I'm not going to tell you his name, but he's a security guard. So he's like, man, I want to be like you, man. Shit. Well, you 01. Yeah, he talked all that shit. And I was like, well, you got kids? He goes, I got 4 kids. I go, that's the problem. No kids. And he's like, oh, shit. So I said, you know, he's a nice guy. So I went and I rolled the dice and I said, I think he might like Sprite. So I went and got Sprite, and wouldn't you know it? He goes, how'd you know? I go, I don't know. I love Sprite too. I thought you would enjoy a refreshing Sprite in the middle of the day. And he's like, that is so nice. Sprite is for the lean. Put on Youngboy Jeezy, safe on a bump in the hood. I'm a Coke kind of guy. I don't drink soda, but I think you know why. Purple Sprite. Sprite tastes like hot dog water. Puke. The EPA guy is a brother. You should hit him up. You know what they did for the EPA guy when they opened the faucet so he wouldn't puke his guts out from drinking like PVC, liquefied PVC, PV positive, PVC. PVC pipe juice. They actually funneled Sprite into the faucet. It worked out really well. Lean mixes with that lean. I don't like Sprite. I like Mountain Dew. Really, James Williams? Let me take a good look at your profile picture. Let me take. Can I make you bigger? Can I make you bigger? Can I make you bigger? No, I can't make you bigger. I want to make you bigger because I want to see what's going on here. Forget it. Mickey D's Sprite just hits different. Mickey D's has their own mix of Sprite. They have their own mix. Omnin. Hey, Alejandro, I've been watching your videos for a few weeks now, and as of right now, you're my favorite YouTuber. Hey, I appreciate that very much. Could you possibly compare the Gen 3 Coyote versus the Roadrunner Boss engine stock motor-wise? Well, okay, in my opinion, because the Boss motor is the God motor, in my opinion, before the Predator GT500 motor came out. The Predator GT500 motor, the block is just super nasty. It's got more material between the cylinder and the, I think, water jacket or whatever. There's a void above the cylinder, above the piston, that is thicker on the Predator than the Boss. But I'm telling you, the Boss 302 is a God motor, okay? If you go to thepartsfarm.com and you type in Boss motor and you wonder why they asked for 12 grand for a cranker pallet versus 10 grand or 8,900 for a Gen 2 cranker pallet, there's a reason why. The Boss 302 has CNC'd heads. It's got basically a Gen 2 bottom end, but for some reason, you can make 1,000 and it's like, old pump gears, maybe upgraded chains and guides and boost with springs, and that thing is ready to make 1,100 like no one's business. I don't know for how long, but I wouldn't hesitate for a second to boost the shit out of a Roadrunner, which is a Gen 1 Boss motor. So as compared to the Gen 3, see, the Gen 3 has more compression. But I think max effort, you're better off with the Roadrunner. Has 11-to-1 compression, CNC'd heads, just better heads. Boss Crank has a Boss Crank, CNC'd heads. That thing is just a robust engine, and it's real difficult to beat. So if you can get your hands on a gun to my head, Boss motor or Gen 3 motor, Boss motor, all day, every day, easily. I don't drink soda, but if I do, it's usually Sprite, says Greg Uppich. Hey, Alex, I'm looking for a new daily, and I remember back in the day you had a Hyundai Genesis 5.0. How did you like it? Okay, the Hyundai Genesis was quick, made 400 plus horsepower. I didn't like the back seats. They weren't that comfortable. But the front driving position was nice. I'm not a big fan of the direct injection only. I bought it to try to get familiar with DI and V8s because it is a basically a 32 valve V8 similar to the Mustang, but the Mustang is port and direct. The Genesis is direct only. So I'm telling you, it went into cap protection like the moment you touch the gas. Like the moment you give it some accelerator, it would just go into cap protection. Black. You can expect black soot on the back bumper of a Genesis R spec all day, every day, and it has to be an R spec. I would buy another one, but I'd stuff a Coyote in it. That'd be cool as shit. I want to stuff Coyotes in everything. VMP 2.3 Gen 2R 6R80 or T56 in everything. A Buick T-type body, a Caprice SS body, a OJ Bronco body. I would put that shit in everything. I want slushy. Ford Raptor R engines have been leaking oil. Don't tell me that. That's crazy. Cetane Putang says, hey, I made it live. Has better rods too. Congrats on the caddy. Been watching since the black car days. Thank you, Brandon Lewis. Yes, I remember you. Can't wait to finish up the tuning on my twin turbo manual Gen 3. Are you the Hellion guy with a BAP and pump gas? I don't know whether to be offended or appreciate the fact that you know what we like. Look. We're the same fucking people. Okay, Puerto Ricans and black people, they're the same shit. Let's be honest. We just had some Spaniards sprinkle their jizz in the genetic pool, and bada bing, bada boom, aquí estamos. Do you know why when I was single, black girls loved me? Because they thought I was a light-skinned black guy with a bald head. They all thought I was a light-skinned black guy with a bald head. And I'm like, I kind of see it. So, yeah, whatever. It's all good. Tolerance better for them since smaller batches built. So the moment you have anything that's CNC'd, you know that Ford kind of paid more attention to that. The Boss 302 was marketed as a road race vehicle. Okay, so if you had a 11 GT, 12 GT, and then the Boss came out, you saw that it had adjustable dampeners in the suspension. You saw that some came with I still want a Laguna Seca. I still want that weird gray and red Laguna Seca. Guys, they're going for $60,000 to $80,000 right now, regardless of the miles. A gray silver and red Laguna Seca 12 Boss 302 is bordering on $80,000. I am blown away how fast that market has gone up. That's why I am so happy I own a 14 GT500 and a ZR1. Because if one day those things get astronomically high, they gone. And I'm going to get me into a house. You know what? I would LS swap a Genesis. Knowing what I know now about LSs and LTs, I would probably LS3 NA swap a Genesis. Because I'm not ever going to put an LS in a Ford body. Ever in history. You're never going to catch me dead putting an LS3 in a Ford body. If I'm going to have a 25.3, whatever the fuck spec it is right now, Mustang to run sixes, it's going to get a Coyote or a SMX. It's going to get something really badass. But this channel is not there yet. Did you think when I started making this channel that okay, how many of you, raise your hand or put a 1 in the chat if you thought that this channel within 5 years would allow me to have a ZR1, a GT500 that runs 8s, and a Cadillac Escalade. It's so stupid. It's like dumb, but I don't take it for granted. I thanked you guys in the video because I know I'm in a unique position. And this is 100% me, and I know the growth has been thwarted because it's only me, but I don't want anyone else's hand in this setup. I wish I could have bought the drivetrain out of hush money. the guy that's getting it, we're probably going to tune him pretty soon. You can play Ludicrous Cadillac Grills. They thought you were until they saw your sombrero in the back. No, like on, if you guys watch the dating channel, on the dating channel, every single time I would get liked by someone, it was a black girl. And they're like, where are you from? And I always say the same thing. My family is from Puerto Rico. And they're like, oh, I thought you was a light-skinned black guy. I'm like, I kind of am. You understand? Maybe with some native islander and some Spanish mixed in, but like, we're like a stupid diverse race, culture, whatever. I have a 2012 Genesis R-Spec, outruns 3-valve Mustangs all day. I guarantee that happens. There's one for sale in Indy. Nice caddy. I'm happy for you, bro. Thank you, Ray Ray. I still want a Laguna Seca. Me too. Yeah, look, fucked exactly. I didn't think I'd have any of that stuff, especially a ZR1. And the way that, you know what I did on, guys, the ZR1 was a 100% gamble. I had 2 loans out already on the white car and the F-150. And I had just sold the red car not too long afterwards, and I'm not really enjoying life. And the GT500's running, and I'm like, whatever. This guy named Daniel was like, hey, I got this ZR1 that you might be interested in. And I'm like, nah, I don't got no money for that shit. Fuck that. And then I started doing some fucking math, and I'm like, I think I can afford that. I really think I can afford that. Tried a credit union. The credit union was like, nah, we're good. The credit union actually got to the point of giving a video walk around of the car by the seller. And they're like, okay, cool. And then I had, I do estimated payments on taxes. And once they found that out, they said, no good. Then I went to another credit union and they go, here's money. How much do you want? I'm like, wow, what a vast difference in lending institutions. Now you have to play number 1 stunner in the caddy. I mean, number 1 stunner can get played anywhere. Where is it? Where's numbers? There it is.
I like to fuck him in the ass while he beat up the pussy.
What a song. I just who imagine writing those lyrics down. You really did well, man. Be proud. Look, I don't like to say I'm proud. I'm humbled by the support. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm humbled by the support. If you look at the analytics, the vast majority of the earnings that this channel gets is from the members. The monthly nut that you guys provide that comes directly from your debit card or, you know, a firm account is the biggest chunk of what makes this channel grow, what allows me to, guys, this Cadillac has already done stuff for me that I haven't done. Look, I'm going to show you right now. What I did today, because this isn't going to be some parking lot princess. This is going to be, I'm going to work it. I'm going to work this fucking SUV because I didn't get it so that it can sit around and do nothing. So today, I literally put the Turbo 400 in the fucking back with big hunk of cardboard, protected everything. Okay. And then let me close this because I don't know what's next because I don't want to, like, you know, get self-snitch on my shit. And look at Hush Money in the background chilling. Look at Hush Money in the background chilling. So I got the Reed Case Turbo 400 back there. I got the converter. It's a cone converter that's going to make its way up to Lund Racing. And so I immediately got this thing, I put it to work. Like, I immediately put this thing to work. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And I already towed the Mustang to Thunder. I'm going to go up to Lund, deliver it, then go to Orlando Saturday and get the T56, then make my way back down Saturday night. I mean, it's so much that I've been waiting on and this and that. And this thing in 2 weeks is going to go bada bing, bada boom. Just get the shit done. I love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Legion Fab. I appreciate it, brother. The lyrics are confusing. Whoever is poking him, her. I paid for the first tank of caddy gas. Slap Puerto Rican flag or boxing gloves on the rear view. That would be funny as shit. You know what's funny about Puerto Rican boxers, right? I don't get it. So I'm a big proponent. I'm a big boxing fan. Why are Puerto Ricans the most cocky, shit-talking, glass-jawed boxers in the boxing community? I can't believe how many glass-jawed boxers are Puerto Rican. Talk, and then they get a fucking jab hitting them the wrong way. Then they fucking fall, and their nice little blowout is on the ground, looking stupid. I'm a quarter Sicilian, so was the side exit on the Boss Laguna Seca before or after the cat? Everything is after the cat, low and slow. Nothing is before the cat. Nothing. If you have 22s on your caddy, is it a dunk? You mean a donk? No, donks are only caprices. Haitians, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, and the African American all closely related. Exactly. Like it was on the way from the shit that was happening down there. Bet the girlfriend likes it, loves it. She's like fascinated by it. But you gotta understand, none of us came from anything good. Okay, she came from let's just say almost a third world country, and she looks at it like almost uncomfortable, and that's the way I look at it. I'm a little uncomfortable with the truck, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm learning to love it. But I'm also not gonna say I deserve this. No. I'm humbled by the fact that I was able to put myself in a position to get this. My dad would be looking down right now because Dad loved Cadillacs, and this was not. I didn't buy it because Dad loved Cadillacs and he passed away. I liked it because it was a 6.2 8-speed SUV that was cheaper and more available than the Yukon Denalis that were comparably equipped. And I'd rather have an Escalade than a Yukon Denali. Nothing against the Yukon Denali or the Tahoe Z71 or the RST, but I wanted something that was readily available. And there's so many of these on the road, guys. The funny thing is when you drive a vehicle and you own it, now you notice all of them on the road. Like I remember when I drove my R-Spec, there was R-Specs all over the road. When I drove my 19 GT, there was 19 GTs all over, or Mustangs all over the road. Now the blue GT500, there's none of those on the road, and there's no ZR1s on the road. But the Escalade, absolutely. Do you think putting a Sentry blower on a Roush car is weird? Does it need to be a blower since it's a Roush? Do you think that really matters? I have an RS1 car. Nope, you have an RS1 car. You basically have a GT with a body kit. You can do whatever the hell you want. Alex, a couple of months ago, you said the Coyote engine was in the ZR1 and you stopped. Wait, Alex, a couple of months ago, you said if the Coyote engine was in the ZR1 and you stopped, could you finish it? What the hell is he saying? Can anyone explain what Samuel Brown is trying to tell me? Because I don't know what he's saying. Miguel Cotto doesn't have a glass jaw. That motherfucker's legit. You have a dunk caddy with 22s. Hey, Alex, I changed the card I had set up for the member payment. Ever since then, when it pops up on my screen, it'll say 3 or 4 months. I think I restarted my membership, but it says 11 months for me. Okay, as long as your username... I'm sorry. Yeah, it looks like you're brand new. You have the Ryu situation there. Tornado sirens going off. If I die, thank you for tuning my F-150 Tuesday. Zab Judah is the glassiest of chins. Yes, Zab Judah and then Roy Jones after Antonio Tarver. Literally, you sneeze at him and he would fall. And it's one of those things when once you get hit and knocked out like that, you're literally never the same. That's why Kamaru Usman about to fight that guy again is dangerous because he got knocked out, and I don't think you can ever recover. Look at Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell was the fucking psycho. He was killing everybody. The moment he got knocked out by Rashad Evans was the first one, or was it Rampage Jackson? Whichever one of the first ones that knocked his shit off, he never was the same again, and he would get knocked out every single other fight. What the fuck is a dunk? They mean dunk. Should have gotten an Escalade V. Yeah, okay. The 2017 Escalade V. And the funny thing is, a lot of people have said that. Escalade V price. So they're $200,000, guys. It says MSRP one. Oh my God. An ESV V. So the big bicho. The big long bicho V. 229. But look at this motherfucker. I mean, come on, Carlito. It wasn't even turned on. Bro, stop it. Oh my God. That's a slab if I ever saw one. Shit. I like how they didn't make it sit really high. They made it sporty looking because it's the V. But look at that thing, dude. You come on, bro. This thing is bad. I get it. You see that shit on the... You know what? I like that better. Mine has like a weird lip right here. I like this flat back better. Very much. Good for them. Billy Badass, $229,000. Eat that dick. I'm good. Thank you very much. Fuck, that's crazy money. Crazy money. Roy Jones was so quick that he could get away with it. He got slow. Correct. Roy Jones, I remember he got locked down by Louis DeValle in Madison Square Garden. And then he was never really hit hard until Antonio Tarver. And that was actually, he got hit hard by Andy Ruiz, the heavyweight, and he stumbled a little bit, but he was just so fast that it didn't matter. Donks need the big brands too. McDonald's, Skittles, Sprite. I had to renew it, says Matt760. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Look, it matters. The monthly nut matters more than the views, in my opinion, because all you need is about. Let's say I only have like 700 members, so let's say I had 10,000 members times 5. Let's say 10,000 members. That's $50,000. I mean, if my math is correct, it's $50,000. So if I have 10,000 members that pay $5, that is $50,000 a month. And could you imagine what this channel looks like with 50 grand a month? Ooh, stupid. I'd be coyote swapping everything. I'd have to quit. I'd have to quit Lund Racing. I think you had a stroke mid-sentence. You look like Rampage. A donk is a 71 to 76 Impala or Caprice. I stopped watching boxing when Trinidad got beat the fuck up by Singer De La Hoya. Yeah, look, Trinidad was a fucking fraud, okay? Let's get that shit straight, you Puerto Ricans out there. Trinidad was a fucking fraud. When he went up against anyone that can actually box, he lost to Pernell Whitaker. Okay, I don't know how this is a boxing channel all of a sudden. Trinidad lost to Pernell Whitaker. Sorry. De La Hoya beat him. And then Bernard Hopkins knocked him out. And then an old-ass 55-year-old Roy Jones came up there with a walking stick and beat him up in the ring. It's crazy. Buy a tank. You got 200K. I don't got 200K. No. I don't got 200K. No way. Neither Carlito's Way playing on the Blu-ray in the backseat all day. God, that's a great idea. I think I have Carlito's Way on Blu-ray. Holy shit. Dude, I'm going to buy Carlito's Way, a Blu-ray, and just have it playing nonstop in the Cadillac. And you know what? Who cares that I'm not in it? There's no one in the back. This shit's playing. That's what the brothers do. The brothers will absolutely play a movie, probably porn, on all 3 screens, driving by themselves in a Cadillac Escalade. So I'm going to hood it up, get Carlito's Way, and just drive around with all 3 screens popping Carlito's Way. Let's go. Hey, Costco says, is there a calibration difference between an 18 F-150 and a 1920? No. So you're able to cross flash. What that means is this. There's the computers have basically language that is comparable. So if you have a 2018 F-150, 2019 and 2020 cross flash. So your 2020 is tuned just like a 2018. Now, on Mustang, they threw a curveball at us. On Mustang, the 2018 had a certain computer. The 19 and 20, I don't want to say computer. Let's say strategy. Forget computer because you guys think hardware. Let's just say strategy. The connections are all the same. So let's say a manual. 2018 manual had a certain strategy. Once you tried to flash that strategy in a 19, the car wouldn't start. Everything would wig out in the dash. And it just wasn't cross-flashable. Then in 2019, you were able to cross-flash a 19 and a 20. But then in 2021, they changed it yet again. So now you cannot put a 2019 calibration in a 2021. So it goes as follows. 18, its own shit. 1920, cross-flash. 21 to 23. Because it's HP tuners that what we deal with primarily, we don't fuck with SCT just yet again. I don't know if they cross-flash. So that's something I'll have to get into. Roll that V in the hood, you're going to get got. Dang. So I won't get my pregnant man next month. Probably not. That Blu-ray matters now, doesn't it? It does. Thank you for mentioning that because I said that in the video. I was like, it doesn't matter. And I'm like, you know, it does matter. Just play Carlito's Way nonstop. And my favorite scene is when Carlito is on the boat and Sean Penn is backing up Kleinfeld. Is it Kleinfeld? Backing up the boat. And he goes, okay, Carlito, keep the bow straight. You know, he goes, where? He goes, just, and then he goes in the back and grabs like a tire iron. And he goes, how's this feel with them fish going in and out of your eyeballs? Because he was breaking a guy out of prison who he had stolen $1 million from. Good shit. I thought this was a movie and song review channel. Will you be going to Texas 2K? Not just no, but fuck no. I'm not going to be anywhere near him. De La Hoya in a dress beat him. That Blu-ray man. Kale Nabicho, what's up? F-150, S550. They call it hater vision. Yes, hater vision. They're like, yo, why you got 3 TVs playing and there's no one riding in the Cadillac? Because I can. You want a Sprite? Alex getting smacked by the rear seat. Yeah, that thing flew up and smashed me right in the fucking nose. I just ported my manifold and wow, the shifts are so much harder and the car revs up faster. So you must have had a restriction somewhere, right? So if you noticed a huge difference after porting a manifold, that means you probably had headers and maybe a big cold air and a stock manifold. And the moment you open up that middle part that's causing a restriction, more airflow makes everything better. And a lot of people don't get that. I had a customer with an F-150, twin turbo F-150 over in Saudi or Kuwait or one of those fucking places. And he started saying, Alex, I want the car to shift at 7,700 RPMs on the 4.5 and the 5.6 at 7,200 RPM. And I said, wait a minute, your truck is a twin turbo. You're on gate. Turn up the boost. And he goes, well, I don't understand why I have to get a boost controller because all I have to do is ask you to make the shift different. Because when you add more airflow, now the timing, everything changes. So the shift points might actually change if you crank up the boost. That's right. If you crank up the boost on something, two things can happen. You either blow right through the shifts if the clutches are worn, or if it was built by someone that loves to put big tolerances between all the clutch packs, or it'll short shift because it has like an anticipation logic. Now we turn that off in most of the race tunes. We turn off anticipation logic and make it shift via OSS and RPM. I don't care what happens with anticipation. This is going to shift at 7,500 RPMs all the freaking time. And that usually makes it more consistent. But on the newer cars, we like letting it work like stock. And if you wanted to, let's say it's not shifting high enough. Let's say it's shifting at 7,200 on an 800 horsepower setting, and you turn the knob or ask for more boost with 2 or 3 more pounds, it's going to shift at 7,500. It is crazy how it all works. We have 5 TVs in the truck, every headrest. So yeah, 2 pointed towards the car behind us. That is funny. You don't want to spray. We want that red. Hey, poor people can talk today. Absolutely. Poor people can talk forever. Mike Hawk. I did a little test where I said, let me see if just the members only. And they were great. But the problem was we were missing the Turvy talk. By the way, have you guys gone to the Turvy channel lately? He put the main hoop in on a car that doesn't have an engine. He put the main hoop in and he held it up, if I'm not mistaken, with tape to like put it up. So check this shit out, guys. This Turvy motherfucker is gold. Wait. That's not it. Where is it? He said, I got a little sneak peek coming up on my videos. Let me see. Back in business. Where is it? Shorts? Oh, no, where is it? Where's the part where he had tape on that bitch? So look, they go, little sneak, 1,000 views? How did that happen? How the hell did he get 1,000 views on this?
All right, so I got little bitty tacks in place just to hold this.
Guys, did you see that? Did you see that? Tacks, and he's holding it up with duct tape.
I was using duct tape first before I tacked it in. Check that shit out.
Yeah, check that shit out, son. Wow. Oh, what happened to this display capture? This display capture is jacked up. Let me see. There we go.
It's already in my car. I'm cutting the down bars right.
Like, does he still have the switch panel? Look at the welder. Is that the welder? Hey, guys. Is that the welder back here? This look Lincoln Electric. This looks like a Fobart. What is this?
Right now and getting those fitted up.
He talks like Ice Spice. What's going on, guys? I ended up putting the bar up in with the tape, and I got it all fitted up because, I get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? I ended up putting the things up in the trees, and I get it out the mud. Hey, what? You want a waffle? Fuck that.
I'm not even going to get very far today because I'm using sunlight, but I'm glad to just have this thing in here. And like I said, I'm fitting those down bars. The X brace, they're a little bit too short, so I'll probably go pick up some slightly longer ones and some longer ones for the inner X. So there'll be an X to the back and an X across the center right.
Why is he X bracing a fucking 122 horsepower car? Because he get it out the mud. Ice Spice having motherfucker. God love that guy. God love his enthusiasm and his naivete. It's wonderful. I think he lives in it. Hey, that duct tape's stronger than them welds. This is what happens when you're retarded, earn $15,000 a year, and try to build a car. You can fix anything. Duct tape as as a stick of gum, fam. Man, I'm dead. The come up. I saw it. Turvy's going places. This never disappoints. Jesus, Turvy's current working overtime for 50 cents at Waffle House. He duct taped it. Here we go. Not Turvy. One pothole will wipe that car out. Jesus. What did Matt say? This. Why does he have a vape in his hand? Because he get it out the mud. It's like Ice Spice. Matt murdered him. It's a mobile weld shop. He has a vape in his hand. Does he really? I can't rewind it, can I? How do you get out of here? Let me just redo this shit.
All right, so I got little bitty tacks in place.
Little itty bitty tacks in place. He tried like 5 of them. He tried.
It's just to hold this. I was using duct tape first before I tacked it in. Check that shit out. It's already in my car.
Check that shit out.
I'm cutting the down.
There. Okay. So that's a vape thing, pen, sucker, whatever. Oh, are you surprised that he vapes? Are you surprised that a fucking kid in Louisiana that was given a job offer and a free car and said no to both vapes? Turvy could smoke and really do. Try the shoulder smokes. He'll get the new bars from Advance. It's me or that's water pipe. He got bonus at Waffle House for making those hash browns good. Got a link in. The Turvy's a munch. Probably Harbor Freight 110 deal. TIG Vision is in danger. Turvy Welding is in business. Is car going to catch on fire with all that cardboard? Oh my God. But Alex, he's dropping the Explorer 302 in the car back when he gets his tax returns from the White House. He sniffed too much pain as a kid. Ice Spice thick as fuck though. Looked like a Sideshow Bob. I don't like that girl at all. I think she's just basic, bro. You guys you look at Ice Spice's ass and you're like, oh my God, bro. I heard the music and I'm like, bro, this is trash. At least Megan Thee Stallion talks nasty shit about eating kids, you're sucking on your kids and what is the there's a part where that woman, oh my God, she's talking about, I'd rather swallow your kid instead or something like that. Dude, I can't find it. I forget the girl's name. The abortion song. They beep it out on the clip I have. But if you actually listen to the lyrics, they're totally written by a guy. Like half of these women's lyrics are written by dudes. Oh, we got only 2 minutes left. Man, this show flew by. Can you have Jake review these welds? That fool drank Drano, participation trophy in shop class, boogers. He's sucking what? He's sucking on things. That's a duck call. Duck call, do you mean with the vape in his hand? Yeah, lay off the vape, bro. You'll save money faster for car parts. Can I get the Turvy sponsor hookup for my channel? Glorilla, or Ice Spice? All right, let's look it up. Glorilla. Oh, I spelled it wrong, but okay. Glorilla. Let's look at Glorilla. Images. She's pretty gross. Ice Spice. Let me see. Let me look at what Ice Spice looks like. Oh my gosh, she literally looks like Sideshow Bob. Like Sideshow Bob. You know what Sideshow Bob is? Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons? Yeah. No, Sideshow Mel. I think it's Mel, right? Mel had the orange hair? No, Sideshow Bob. Bob. This was Krusty the Clown sidekick for a while. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, she literally looks like Sideshow Bob. Oh my God, like legit. And come on, stop it. You guys got to stop it with this bullshit. I don't care how big her ass is. I've seen regular Cuban girls in Hialeah look 10 times better than this net. Oh yeah, there she is right there. Yep, exactly. Fuck me, right? All right, let me get the fuck out of here. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. So today we talked a little bit about the experience with the Cadillac Escalade. Very happy with the purchase. I'll be heading up to Lund Racing tomorrow, so I'll get video of the ride up real quick just to kind of give you an extended review of the drive. I'll just try to, it'll be more like a vlog style, like look at what I'm doing. Look, I'm eating a Snickers bar. Look at the sun, whatever. Maybe you guys will be interested in that. If you're not, I'll just make it for the members only, but I'll put it up there just to see, to get an impression of the ride up because I haven't driven this thing long range, and Lund Racing is 3.5 hours away. So I'm going to do 3.5 hours, work at Lund Racing, stay at Casa de Lund, then drive 2.5 over to Orlando Speed World and watch the most non-attended race event ever, NMRA Orlando. What the fuck is that exactly? Is that Vapro? She looks like Carrot Top on the juice. Nice perm. Still trying to kill Bart. He's always going to try to kill Bart. Hennessy ran 14.893 in his wife's stock 15 Escalade. That's fast. I'll drag it, but man, that's 14 seconds is long, but 93 miles an hour is not that big of a ticket. Takes a hit every 3 seconds. See y'all on TDC. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Give me about 10 minutes. I'll switch over to TDC, that dating channel. We're going to talk about why men in their 20s are opting out of dating. It's a good Fox News article, and we'll talk about it. For the rest of you, Sunday, 9:30 a.m., Peasant Chat. We'll talk shit with the peasants about anything and everything. Probably more boxing, probably more Ice Spice, probably some Glorilla stuff, and see if Turvy uploaded a new video yet. Have a good rest of your night. If I don't see you on the dating channel, I will see you Sunday morning for Peasant Chat for an hour.